What's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to be talking about my Christmas list for the Panasonic GH5. If you're new here, my name is Caleb and I've been doing freelance video production since 2012. But this channel is to help you make your own videos, whether you just started or you've been making them for a while, whether you use the GH5 or any other camera. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So basically what this video is just a list of gear that I think pairs well with the GH5 and helps you or helps me as a solo GH5 filmmaker. So with being a Christmas list, one of the things that my wife and I tell our kids is that it is a Christmas list. That doesn't mean that you're gonna get everything that's on that list. So you definitely don't have to get everything that's on this list, but I think they're things that help when shooting with the Panasonic GH5. So what I'm gonna do is actually open up these presents and show you what I have on my GH5 Christmas list. All right, so the first one is kind of big, but I'm pretty excited about it because this is one of the most important things about shooting with the GH5, and that is having a stable tripod. Having a video tripod is super important when it comes to shooting with the GH5 or any camera. And maybe I should say this too. Not everything that I have is necessarily the brand or style or what you need, but more of like a recommendation. These are things that I use, but for you, there might be a better option. So having a good, sturdy video tripod is very important when shooting with the GH5, whether you're shooting interviews or even landscapes. Now, I say a lot of times, I live in South Dakota where it's super windy, so having something like a video tripod is really important when I'm making those videos. All right, so what should I go for next? Let's go with this little guy right here. All right, what do we have here? I see. This is the Vlog software key that comes in a box. So this might be the year where you update your GH5 to put on Vlog. Now, do you need Vlog to shoot with the GH5? Absolutely not. But I think it's important to learn with Vlog, kind of learn how that log profile goes. So maybe this year on your Christmas list, you should put the Vlog software key. Now, another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of these things, links for them down in the description if you wanna check any of these out. And they are affiliate links, which totally help support this channel. All right, so, you know, I wrap these things myself, but I actually don't even remember what they are. So let's go with this guy right here. I don't know. Oh, this would be the case for the Deity D3 Pro, which I think is a great microphone. So it's gonna be an on-camera shotgun mic, which I actually think is one of the best shotgun mics for the camera. It definitely rivals the Pro version of the Rode mic, comes in a lot cheaper than the Rode mic, has volume control and different levels, and the Deity D3 Pro is a fantastic microphone. All right, so next on my Christmas list, I think we're gonna go with this one right here. Oh, this is the Pocket Light F7. It's a mini RGB light, and I highly recommend getting one of these. I've got a review coming out on this soon, but there's a bunch of different RGB lights. This one's from Falcon Eyes, and I'm looking forward to using this one. It's magnetic, so it sticks on different surfaces, but having a good RGB light comes in really handy when you're shooting different types of B-roll and you want some, color backgrounds, or you want to shine different colors on your actual product. And I think complements well with the GH5 for different types of video shoots. So the F7 Mini by Falcon Eyes. All right, next on my Christmas list, let's go with this one. It's got a nice size to it. I always like, the bigger presents. Oh, this one I just did a video on not too long ago. It's the Zeppin Micro 2 motorized slider. And let me tell you something, I'm very impressed by this by Zeppin. With this motorized Micro 2, I was really liking some of the shots that I was getting with the GH5. Now this version is motorized, so you can set different waypoints and it'll just automatically go on its own. You can control it by an app on your phone as well. It's super light, could fit in your camera bag so you could take it with you. The belt on it has shock absorption, which cuts down on some of those micro jitters, and paired with the GH5 and the IBIS on the GH5, you're not gonna notice really any type of jittering going on these slides. So make sure you check out my video about the Zeppin Micro 2. It's an overview video, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna be doing another video on the Micro 2, and I might just have a Micro 2 giveaway coming up around Christmas time. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe now so that you don't miss the Micro 2 giveaway coming up around Christmas 2020. Oh man, so much good stuff, but we're flying through this pile of presents. You know what? I have one down here. This one's kind of heavy. Oh. It's the Aputure 120D. Now, like I said, you don't have to have the exact same things that I have, but having a good light goes a long way to making good videos. So getting yourself a good light, I would say a great light like the Aputure 120D, will make your videos look way, way better with the GH5. Oh, my heater just went off. Sorry if you hear that in the background. Let's go with this one. Oh yeah, classic. The Rode Wireless Go, which I'm actually using right now. But the Rode Wireless Go, if you're making your own video content with the GH5, comes in clutch. Now I know I already had a microphone on here, but these are different types of microphones, which I think are both good microphones to have. The Deity D3 Pro, top of the camera microphone, which you can also put on a boom, as well as the Rode Wireless Go, which is an awesome, quick setup wireless system. Now, if you were to make your own GH5 Christmas list, what type of products or types of gear would you have on your list? Make sure you comment those things down below. All right, so I think I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go with this one that's kind of buried here. I don't know if you can see it in this shot, but let's open this up and let's see what we got. A gimbal. This is the GN Crane 2S, which I will have a review coming out soon about this gimbal. Now, I don't use gimbals a lot because of the stabilization on the GH5, but I do believe that it's good to have a gimbal in your toolbox. So if you're in the market for a gimbal, make sure you stick around on the channel and check out my review on the Crane 2S coming out in a couple weeks. What do we have here? Oh yeah. Here is another piece of gear that I have a review coming out on soon, and it's the Hollyland Mars 400S, the Pro version, and it's a wireless video transmitter. So this is really gonna come in handy if you are a solo filmmaker and you need to be in a different spot than where your camera is. So rather than having, you know, a super long HDMI cable, you can use something like this, like the Hollyland Mars 400S, and get that video signal transmitted to your monitor. I've got a review coming out of the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro very, very soon. Oh man, this is one of my favorite pieces of gear, and I'm so excited about this. And I think it pairs so well with the GH5, except that we don't have raw shooting yet. But this is the Atomos Ninja 5 or Ninja V. But you have ProRes light shooting with the GH5. You have 4K 60, 10-bit 422 with the GH5. And this is just an awesome piece of gear paired with the GH5. And like I said, we don't have ProRes RAW on the GH5. I know they just came out with a firmware update for the S5, but we don't have it for the GH5. But still, shooting ProRes light, which I mostly do, but having that 4K 60 and 10-bit 422, that is just such a great feature to have. So the Atomos Ninja 5 is something you might want to put on your Christmas list. My last, so let's open it up and see. It's another GH5. So what's better than having one GH5 is having two GH5s. Now here's why I put another GH5 on my GH5 Christmas list. It's because if you are a solo filmmaker or video content creator, having a couple different angles with the same camera can really come in clutch when you're making your video content. So you know that you're gonna be able to set it up the same, you're gonna have the same colors, you're gonna have the same features, you know the camera inside and out. And so I put another GH5 on my GH5 Christmas list because nothing is gonna pair up better with the GH5 than another GH5 for the solo filmmaker. So like I asked earlier, what would you put on your GH5 Christmas list? Make sure you list those things down in the comment section. I'd love to get this conversation started. And again, if you're interested in checking out any of this gear, I have it listed down in the description. They are affiliate links, which helps support this channel, which I appreciate you using. And there you have it. That's my GH5 Christmas list, at least for this year. Again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss some of these reviews that are coming out where I pair some of these pieces of gear up with the GH5. If you have time, it'd be awesome if you stuck around and maybe watch one of these videos that's popping up on your screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.